Hi, this is Yeti. Yeti and thousands of animals like him need your help today. My name is Dr. Jennifer Bennett, and I'm the Chief Veterinary Officer here at the Humane Society of Tacoma and Pierce County. I'm here to tell you about our fundraiser to purchase essential equipment that will enable us to continue our life-saving work. If you've had a chance to visit us here at the shelter, you may have seen that some of our equipment and our facilities are deteriorating over time, and they really need to be replaced. That helps us to meet modern guidelines for standard of care, and it also helps us to provide the best quality of life for the animals that we serve. Our shelter is the largest intake in Washington State, with almost 9,000 animals coming in the door every year. Our shelter sees a large variety of medical cases every day, ranging from very critical to severe chronic medical cases, traumas, and neglect. So we can see quite a variety within the context of one day. The large variety of cases that we see means that we need a large variety of equipment and tools in order to service them. And that includes many of the pieces of equipment you would normally find in a hospital or a critical care unit. So a tonometer is a type of measuring device that gives us a reading of the intraocular pressure. That's the pressure that is created by the fluid that's inside of the eyeball. And it's very helpful for us to use in multiple conditions because the pressure reading tells us about what might be going on with the animal. So recently we had a dog come in that had one eye that was very diseased and it needed to be removed for her comfort. And the remaining eye also had some concerning signs. A tonometer in that case would have been very helpful for us because we would have been able to take the pressure and determine the long-term prognosis of the other eye. An oxygen cage is one that has an environment that is completely sealed, and it allows us to essentially pipe in pure oxygen to the interior so that the animal is breathing saturated oxygen. And that's very helpful for a lot of conditions where the lungs are compromised from a variety of conditions. The oxygen cage bank that we have identified will meet our needs also has heated flooring and heated internal areas of the cage system, and that really allows us to provide additional support for animals that are suffering because many times they have trouble regulating their body temperature. So this equipment will allow us to do both at the same time. This is kitten season, and we get a lot of kittens who have upper respiratory infection, and when they get really severe, they really have a need for oxygenation support. They really struggle to breathe, so that population would really benefit from the oxygen support. The multifunctional ICU unit is a smaller encapsulated system that's really geared for smaller animals, primarily kittens, but it could also be small dogs, cats, or other smaller critters. And it is a whole system contained into itself. So it has oxygen therapy, it has a heated floor, it also has UV light, which helps reduce bacteria population in the environment. It's humidity controlled, and it's a nebulizer, so it allows us to deliver medication to small species through the air. We do expect this unit to be often used by litters of kittens. Many times if they have infections, it's the whole litter that's affected. It would be used on a daily basis, probably for multiple animals in a day. The table that we currently have in the veterinary exam room is really a cart, and it's on wheels, and it serves as an exam surface, but it really is not functional for what we need in an exam space that serves multiple species and multiple sizes of animals. So the table we would like to replace it with has a hydraulic function, which comfortably allows larger animals to go up and down in the room, and of course it's caring for our staff as well, who have an easier time getting those animals onto tables. It also has the benefit of having a built-in weigh scale, so those animals don't have to go somewhere else to get a weight or have multiple movements in order to get their weight. So it's built into the tabletop. Our current cage banks that we're using for cats are quite outdated. The current cage banks have been repaired many times in an effort for us to continue using them so that we can make them last as long as possible, but they're really showing their age now. So if you take a walk through our cat adoption area, you're likely to see a lot of patches along the way, and that is hindering our ability to fully clean and sanitize them. We're looking to replace those cages with a modern design steel cage bank that has the ability to allow cats to move between side to side through portals, and also has hiding spaces and separate hygiene and feeding areas. Having all of this life-saving equipment is really going to improve our medical care and our veterinary program in general. Not only will we have cost savings that will quickly be realized through the number of animals we can serve, but we'll have a better idea of the prognosis and outcome for these cases and how to treat them moving forward as they heal and progress. In recent months, we've been able to take on more medical cases and be able to provide more extensive medical care for many of the animals coming through our doors, and we'd love to be able to continue progressing in that area. To do so, we need some of these pieces of equipment to more effectively treat and identify medical concerns and to provide care here in-house.